Hey, love bugs, it's Roslynn back. Doing blessed and highly favored and definitely for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. Just thank you so much for love and support y'all always giving me. We're going through so many different transformations. It's just good that we try our best to see the positive out of everything. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings. Love and light and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback on the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacts your life and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are insightful, informative, give you good uplifting vibes that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through trying times at the moment, needing confirmation, validation towards life path, or even soul purpose, or even spiritual guidance, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give your girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on the social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's always appreciated. And I hope that you're able to resonate with the content of my video. The YouTube channel I'm using for my meditation in the background is called NRG8 Music Therapy, and the video is called 1111 Hertz, which good number. Spiritual hug, angelic music to attract angels, divine connection. I will post their link in the description box below. In the video I'm doing, I got this. I like Rumi. He always has some very positive things to say. It's called "See Yourself as the Lotus," the ability to rise above the mud, bloom out the darkness, and radiate into the world. We're all like a flower. It's just being able to, we go into darkness, we're allowing ourselves to reflect on a lot of things that's gone into our lives, where, we're rising above everything that's taken place in our life, being able to understand who we are, what we came here, what we represent, and at times it's hard, but we are all been set is within that example of being able to show, no matter what has taken place in your life, you're able to transform for that. Everybody has a choice. You can either allow yourself to see yourself as a victim for everything and unleash, ugliness and hatred and whatever, low frequency things that you choose to do, or you can allow yourself to reflect from that pain, anguish, trauma, whatever you have gone through, and allow yourself to release yourself from that, being able to heal. We want the change within the world, but we have to first work on ourselves within that change. We have to be that change that we want to see within the world, and being able to radiate that we're all beautiful beings. It's like a diamond of the rough. We had to go through all those, being cut so you can be able to, shine bright like a diamond, like Rihanna say. Being able to see the magic within ourselves, being able to see the love. It's hard for you to be able to see that, especially if you've had so many things pressed against you. There's so many beautiful, beings that I've connected with who have gone through so many burdens in our lives that, you know, um, it's a beautiful thing when you still want something good to come out of the world, even though you may have not experienced so much good in the world. Being able to understand, not everybody has the same mindset as us. Not everybody has the same heart as us. A lot of times we have had people take advantage of that because of we're empaths. We try to find the good within everybody, and which they do. Is just up to them to be able to see it within themselves. And a lot of times they see the good in us and want to be able to chew it up and spit it out. But with us being in that darkness, you're allowing yourself to grow. You're allowing yourself to really see where you want to take your life, being able to have that choice to choose, to be able to allow yourself to grow from beyond of what, society's expectation choose for us to do, being able to separate ourselves from that, which are being able to be done. There's so many different ugliness within the world that's taking place, is balancing out to reflect there's goodness within all the things that has taken place. um Sometimes, people feel like, no, the world can't change. Yes, it can. It's just up to, us as individuals to be able to make that change within ourselves. So many different good things that I can see amongst the world. It was hard for me to be able to see that because a lot of times it felt like I was always attracting very bad things. But there was a lot of things that maybe my presence as well as their presence was a blessing in disguise. you know um there was toxic vibes within myself. Wanted to be able to release that within other people. I had to be able to release that within myself, become honest with myself, acknowledge those things. I had, and still do, but I'm allowing myself to say, what, that's the ugliness I have within myself. But being able to say, what, I have the choice to be able to release that. Work on it on a daily basis. It's not going to happen overnight, but when you're allowing yourself to really dive deep in that, because there's a lot of times we have to go through solitude for us to be able to really fix ourselves. A lot of times, I would be that type of person when there was different things that was going on in my head, and it was very scary for me. I just really thought I was losing my mind because I didn't want to be by myself. I didn't want to be alone with my thoughts. And then when I allowed myself to do that, I became my own best friend. Now, I don't mind being by myself. It's good to be able to converse with different people every once in a while, but I've become accustomed of being my own best friend. You have to be able to become your own best friend, because you're going to be with you for the rest of however long you're going to be on this earth. So many different things. There's challenges in us between finances, between life within itself, going through these changes, which is not easy. A lot of change that, is appearing in our lives is kind of hard for you to digest at times. And it's good, it's coming into our lives, but it's how we choose to see it. There's so many different things that are changing, a lot of things that are so many blessings is coming in so many ways that was very unexpected for us. When you're allowing yourself to see everything as a blessing, you continue to get blessings. But if you keep on seeing everything as, toxicity, that's all you're going to get is toxic. When you reflect on pain, you continue to suffer. I had to allow myself to, like, okay, girl, preach to yourself, preach to yourself, you know. So as soon as I said that, my daggone phone just vibrated. So, but I go through those on a daily basis. I can admit that, dealing with a lot of pain, it hasn't been easy, for you to be able to release a lot of things, but it allows you to know how strong you are, even if you're still here and you're dealing with a lot of things. It's like it takes day by day for you to have that effort, that better things is on its way to you. You're blooming, you're allowing your petals to be able to shine. You're growing from without, within the dirt. Being able to allow yourself to, grasp the ambience of, the sun, the rain, whatever is going on in your, because I know now it's starting to get cold here in the south. And I mean, it just now started getting cold, because it was like, well, it's like in the upper 60s for a minute, and now it's like, with 38 degrees, 42. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Where did this come from? Because it doesn't snow here. It's like I've been here for like almost it's going to be close to 11 years. I've probably seen it snow like 3 times since I've been here, maybe four. And I came from the Midwest. Well, it snowed all the way from October, maybe towards the end of October till early March. Sorry about that, y'all. Going through all those different changes, it's very positive. Going through change that is transform mindset, how you tend to focus on things, how do you tend to, you know, allow yourself to see the changes that's taking place in your life, being able to find a positive throughout a negative, you know, that sometimes it takes a minute, especially if your mindset is very on that low frequency for a while. And a lot of times it's hard for us to admit that. It's like, do you see the positive out of everything that's going on in your life, or you constantly want to see the bad that's taking place? A lot of times blessings are dipped in disguises throughout those tragedies, allowing you to heal, allowing you to be able to see what determination you have to rise above everything that has brought you down to that low frequency. Being able to cut yourself away from different things that just doesn't mesh well with you, because a lot of times we can deal with a lot of people that we love and adore. It could be a best friend, it could be a coworker, it could be family members, You can unfamily certain things, cut off that cord if you already know it's just not radiating with you and or vibing with you in that matter. If you start getting apprehensive around certain people, that's letting you know, hey, you got to take a step back, and a lot of times you have to be able to cut that cord of connection, because there's so many different things I've been seeing in my life where it don't, when I feel like if it's getting me uncomfortable and not in a uncomfortable where it's positive, and I see the growth within that, but in something where it feels like it's taking more away from me than it is adding something to me. And I mean taking away, like it's draining me emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I have to be able to tell myself this is not something that's healthy for me, you know. And allow myself to work on that, and be honest with that, because a lot of times I used to be connected with people where I seen red flags popping up all over the place, but I was just like, oh, they're probably just having a bad day, or maybe I can make it better for them. And a lot of times you have to be able to understand, you can be that friend that can be able to supply that, but you have to ask that question, are they supplying that towards themselves at the same time? I tell people all the time, I don't mind helping you, but the point is, do you going to help yourself? I can't do all that work for you. I can send love all day, but it's all about the love you give yourself. And I had to learn that throughout the things that I've gone through, you know where we used to feel at times, I don't know about you, but I used to feel at times where when I could be connected with somebody, I felt like my love was enough for both of me and whoever I was connected with, whether it was a partner or a good friend or a family member or whatever. But if they're not giving it away, it's just like they're taking more deposits out than they're taking more loans out or whatever, when they're not depositing anything into that. So, it was just a lot of things. I don't cut all family off. I probably talked to one family member, and that's it. The rest of the ones that are family to me, they don't passed over. And those are the only ones that I tend to communicate with. But I'm okay with that, because it's just like all family doesn't have to be tied up in blood. I've connected with so many of y'all I consider family. Some of y'all I haven't even met yet that I'll consider family. Some of them, it'll probably be a touch and go thing where, we learn something off of each other and we just part ways. But even if I see that person and talk to them every day, or we just make that contact and they going about their business, going about that, I'm gonna still wish them, whatever good things that they're trying to push on their way, whether or not it's a negative situation or a positive one. I'm still going to wish something good for them. You have to be able to love your enemies. It's all about what character you choose to put out. Even if you have to distance yourself from that, that toxicity, you're still pushing out love, and it took me a long time to be able to do stuff like that. Before, I was just like an eye for an eye. I'm about to, you jab me in mine, I'm going to jab you right back in yours, and probably do jab it another time just for not to do that to me no more. Now it's just me. It's like, okay, you show me who you truly are, and I respect that. Now I can choose whether if I want to deal with that or what I don't want to deal with, and there's a lot of different things. Like this year is a truth teller. It showed you about all those different masks that came off. Even there's certain parts of you that's falling off of you that doesn't resonate with you anymore. You're releasing a lot of things. You're seeing things from a broader perspective. You're getting different vantage points about your life that what needed to change. Allowing yourself to have those different detachments of attachments, and we're able to grow from those different things, allowing yourself to be shown as that beautiful flower. You're going through a beautiful transformation that is really going to take you somewhere. It's really going to soar, you know so allow yourself to appreciate all those things that's coming into making, and there's a lot of blessings that's unfolding to you, and you got to be able to be at that right position so you can be able to receive it. So I hope you are able to resonate with the content of that video, y'all. Let me go ahead and give a post notification out to Natasha Rodriguez. Welcome to the fam. Let me see. Orchids Rising. Christy Cloud. Netta Queen of Diamonds 49. I gotta check and see if you have gotten some more videos out on your channel. I gotta come over there and say what's up to you as well. Steve Mueller and Pinky Advice, much love to you as well, and Tiffany Henry. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's so good to have you. Just drop a line. I would love to give you a post notification shout out. Like I said all the time in my videos, I always leave my my contact information in the description box below the video. Excuse me, where you can get in contact with me is just to be able to have a it's a network, being able to have a different deeper understanding about your life purpose, or you want to share your experience or views with me, which is beautiful. I love that as well. Or if you have some questions or curiosity about different things about the spiritual or the purpose or whatever, if I can't tell from my experience of personal, I try to make sure I can get all the information that's needed to be able to guide you along your way with a deeper understanding. So know you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that everything you're trying to manifest into your life comes so much more than you ever expected, asked for, manifested, or ready to receive. And I hope you get it, receive what you've been trying to get for the longest, quicker than you imagined as well. Know you're truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. I think I already said that, so I'm sending you a double blessing. So I hope you have a blessed, prosperous week. Be safe and responsible at everything you do, and even through your social distancing, make sure you have love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. All those things can really take somebody a long way. And I will see you on my next video. Much love to you. Peace. Be well.